Hey, Henry. What do you mean I'm being spoiled?
Come on. Like Mom said, you're too spoiled just because you're pregnant. Don't just sit around at home. Do what you have to do. Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean it's that hard to do the housework.
Am I being spoiled? I'm on doctor's orders. I have to take it easy for the baby. Why can't you understand that?
My mom says pregnancy isn't a disease. She said you've been slacking off. She said she was doing much more housework when she was pregnant. So you should be able to do that too. You really are useless, aren't you?
Just because your mother could do everything doesn't mean I can do the same. Pregnancies vary from person to person.
Take a lesson from my mom. She raised me without complaining like you. You can't even do your chores. You're just making excuses because you're pregnant. Do you have any idea how much we have to work around the house?
I don't know about your mother when she was pregnant, but I'm on doctor's orders. Besides, when I was earning money, I did all the housework. Now I just need some rest for the baby.
What's with that argument? You don't even make any money, and all you do is sleep at home. You're spoiled if you use being pregnant as an excuse to spend all your time doing nothing. Mom gets angry because of that. She also calls you a useless wife.
I'm pregnant. I don't have a choice. Besides, I'm the one who got you the job, remember? Do you realize that?
That's just a start. You're unemployed now, and you're trying to make me feel I owe you something. Don't act like you're so high and mighty just because you're pregnant. Your attitude irritates me.
I only left my job because of the pregnancy. I was working all the time before that. I'm just trying to take care of my baby first. I don't care what your mother thinks. I'm resting for the baby. I think that's my responsibility as a mother.
My mom worked nonstop when she was pregnant. You could learn something from her.
I'm just trying to take it easy now so I can have a baby.
That's a lie.
Huh?
You just want to skip work and housework, don't you? I know exactly what you're doing.
That's not true. I'm doing it for the baby. I don't care what you or your mother think. I'm doing it my way.
Do a little wife work, like go grocery shopping or something. We're the ones doing all the work.
Shopping? I'm a high-risk pregnant woman. I can't go shopping for a while. I can't do such thing for the baby. You should know that.
Then you should think of a way so you can go shopping. You're so selfish.
You're a selfish guy. You're talking so plausibly, but in the end, you're only thinking of your convenience. I can't do anything for you guys. The most important thing to me is the baby's health.
I have good news for you, you useless wife.
What's that? If you're just being sarcastic, I'll turn it off.
Wait. I said it's good news. It's definitely good news for you, pregnant lady.
Oh, really? What's the good news?
It's so good that you're not going to believe it.
I have a bad feeling about this. I've always had a bad feeling when you come to me like this. Last time you said you had good news for me, and all you ended up doing was asking me for an unreasonable favor. I'm just worried that it's going to happen again this time.
Don't worry. This is different. We're going to Hawaii this week to go scuba diving. How's that sound? You can thank my mom for that.
I'm pregnant, and they say I'm at high risk. I can't travel for that long. The doctor told me not to move too much. So why are you telling me such a crazy idea? Think about how hard a long flight would be on my body.
It's just a flight. You'll be just sitting the whole time. You're overreacting just because you're pregnant. Even my mom was able to move normally when she was pregnant. And my sister has 3 kids and she's doing just fine. Besides, Hawaii is a place you don't get to go often, so you should enjoy it, right? You should look at the bright side a little.
I don't care what you say. It's too late after something happens, okay?
So what? We've already decided who's going. My parents, my sister, my 3 nieces and nephews, me and you.
Did you hear what I said? Tell your mother not this time.
You're not worth listening to. You don't even make money. My mom invited us on this trip, so be grateful and get ready. We leave in a week.
The baby is due in a week.
Don't be selfish. Why can't you just be yourself with your family?
You say that like it's some kind of joke, but it's not. You make it sound like you're a decent person, but you're not. Don't you have the slightest consideration for my pregnancy?
Pregnancy isn't a disease or an injury, is it? How long are you going to treat yourself like a sick person? Don't be so naive.
There are individual differences between people.
Can't you just say, yes, I'm going? That's why Mom hates you, you know that.
What do you mean?
You're a useless piece of shit who sleeps all the time, and you just complain all the time.
Is that what she says?
No, it's what everyone says.
I don't sleep all the time because I want to. And you said you liked me because I could speak up for myself.
Don't bring something I said ages ago. If my mom doesn't like you, you're not a good wife.
I'm just trying to put the baby first.
That's what's wrong with you. I'm the one who's taking care of you, so you should put me first. I'm going to be in charge of the job in Europe too. I'm a great guy who works globally.
I hope you're right. I don't know if you can be that great man. You're right. Working in Europe could be a great opportunity for you. We'll see whether it will lead to success for you. Besides, I do appreciate you taking care of me. But that doesn't mean I should put you first, does it?
You know, I'm not going to get into that now. Anyway, take my words as my mom's and do as I say.
Wait a minute. Let's say you are right.
Yeah?
I don't understand why I have to do what your mother says.
You're not only not cute, you're stupid. Of course she's the best. She gave birth to me. She's precious. If I follow her lead, there's no doubt about it. You don't understand that, do you?
Oh, I see. But it's absolutely impossible for you to think about the baby. I understand how you and your mother feel, but right now, the baby has to be our top priority.
My mom went to a lot of trouble to arrange this. I'm not going to let your selfishness ruin it. You're part of our family, so you should be happy to help. Hey, who do you think you are?
What's wrong?
We were all looking forward to this trip. I can't believe you'd ruin it just for your own convenience. We all cleared our schedules for this day.
It's only natural considering I'm pregnant. The doctor told me to rest. It's too risky to travel for so long.
I won't allow you to be so selfish. Do you have any idea how much trouble you're causing everyone?
I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about it.
You have no idea how much we were looking forward to this trip. You're just going to use your pregnancy as an excuse not to do anything, aren't you?
With all due respect, it's insane to invite a pregnant woman on a long plane trip, isn't it?
How cheeky are you? I invited you so that we could use a group discount. The availability of a group discount is a very important factor in planning a trip. It really pisses me off. If you don't join us, this whole plan will be a waste of time.
I was wondering why I was invited since you hate me so much. I finally came to an understanding.
Even my husband said it was a nice idea. He was so excited when he heard about this trip. He told me I was a genius. Are you trying to steal his joy too?
Wow, You must be a family of crazy.
I beg your pardon?
I told Henry I couldn't go.
Don't talk nonsense. That's not what he said. He said that you were really looking forward to this trip. So we all got excited and started to make preparations, you know.
Did he really say that?
I thought you were thrilled to have the opportunity to serve me. I was looking forward to seeing how well you could serve us during our family vacation. I heard you were going to do everything from luggage to chores, so my husband and I were very excited to see what you could do. I knew you would be truly and sincerely grateful and willing to serve us.
Huh? You're joking, right? How could you say such a thing? Why do I have to move around so much when I'm pregnant?
You have luggage to carry and so much more. I was counting on you.
You're insane.
What's that?
Apparently, Henry can't say anything against you. He's really unreliable. He always listens to you and never has his own opinion. If you tell him to do something, he just goes ahead and does it. He does as he's told without thinking, and he never listens to anything I say.
I don't think so. You better take it back.
I don't think I'm saying anything wrong.
You really are a brazen woman. I feel sorry for my son who is married to such a wife. I wonder how a selfish, self-centered woman like you could have married him. You have no idea how much trouble you're causing everyone because you don't think about your family at all and only push your opinions. Get a divorce when we get back.
Are you sure? You'll agree to it? I was surprised that you would actually say that. I never thought you would agree to a divorce. Actually, I've been thinking about getting a divorce because this situation has been so hard for me.
You're unemployed. Why are you acting so tough? I'm not going to help you if you cry and ask for help.
I don't think I need to do that. Rather, are you okay with this? I'm not worried about my situation right now, so I don't think I need to ask for help. But I'm more worried about you and Henry.
Why?
If we get divorced, he will have to live with you. Are you really okay with that? Have you thought about what your life will be like?
Isn't it obvious? He said he's going to be given a job in Europe. It's a sign that they have a high hope for him.
I see. That's something you can look forward to, huh?
Don't get on my nerves at every reply. That's why I didn't want a cocky wife like you from the beginning.
You say that, but he isn't popular with the ladies. He was able to get married only because I chose him.
You're so stupid. Actually, he's dating a girl prettier than you.
Yes, I know. It's Jessica, right? Thanks for telling me that he's cheating on me.
No need to hide it anymore. I don't need a sassy, old, frail wife.
I see.
Unlike you, Jessica is a good and honest girl. And she's young, cute, and perfect for Henry's wife.
He's just doing what you're telling him. You won't be able to make the right decision.
I don't make mistakes.
Of course you do. Everybody makes mistakes.
You really get on my nerves. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to look at you.
Same here.
I can't even use the group rate because you canceled.
It's not my fault.
Stop it. I'll charge you for the cancellation fee, so be prepared.
Whatever.
Shut up! After all, you are a useless wife who does nothing. I'll kick you out when we get back from our trip.
Are you sure about that?
I told you. I don't even want to see your face.
If you insist, I'll go back to my parents' house.
Get the hell out of here. You better have the money ready. You're getting a divorce, so I'll make sure Henry gets alimony and everything. You have to take responsibility for what happens after you leave this house.
Oh, can you tell him about the divorce? He might not be convinced if he hears it from me. If he hears directly from you, I think he'll understand.
Why me?
Because he doesn't listen to me, you know. He doesn't listen to me, but he always listens to you. So if he hears about the divorce from you, I'm sure he will understand. He can never go against your words.
I see. Fine, I'll tell him. Damn, Henry's no good without me. That boy has always been like that. He relies on me for everything. He can't make any decisions by himself. That's why I have to always be there for him.
If you would talk to him, it would help me too. I can't talk to him directly about it since he always just tunes me out. So I have no choice but to ask you to tell him. I'm sure this will help him to understand the reality of the situation. I think our relationship can be sorted out. I'm really glad that you are a reliable person.
Elena, explain to me right now. I have no idea what's going on. I heard that Henry was suddenly sent to a strange place. What the hell is going on?
What do you mean? Can you tell me a little more about what exactly is going on? I have no idea.
Don't play dumb. He's been transferred to an island somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. What in the world is going on that he's being sent to an island so far away? I've never heard of anything like this before. You must know something. I mean, where's this island? What the hell are you doing sending him to a place I've never even heard of? The island is not even on the map. You must have done something. Tell me now.
It's an isolated island in the middle of the ocean. It's not a transfer. It's a promotion.
This is not funny. He was supposed to be in charge of the European business.
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you because I thought it would hurt your pride. But now that you're no longer family, I'll tell you.
What?
I'm the one who introduced his job to him. If he was going to marry me, he can't be a freelancer. Back then, he was a freelancer and didn't seem to be thinking about his future at all. I wanted him to have a more stable job, so I introduced him to a workplace through an acquaintance of mine.
What does it matter, now that he's capable of this job?
You and your son both have a mysterious confidence. That's what's wrong with you guys.
Huh?
My father is a major shareholder in that company. That's why Henry was able to work there thanks to me. My father has a lot of influence in that company. Considering our marriage, he arranged the job interview for Henry.
No way! It must be a lie.
The fact that Henry, with his low academic background and weak work history, was able to get in is the best proof of all. Besides, the jobs he's had in the past, he was given those jobs because he was my husband.
I don't believe that.
Henry said he was going to be a great man working for the company, so I asked my father to support him.
No way.
To be sent to where no one has ever gone before, I hope he likes my last present.
It's your fault, isn't it? Don't be silly. Jessica dumped him too because of this.
She didn't dump him. She was only acting for me.
What?
Jessica is my junior and an aspiring actress. I asked her to do a little acting.
I don't understand.
So I asked her to act like she was interested in Henry. Then he fell for it.
What?
I'm also in possession of a video of him coming on to her in a creepy way.
What are you trying to do?
I knew from the moment I got pregnant that we were getting a divorce because of his attitude.
Then you should have just left.
But I'm a high-risk pregnant woman. Getting a divorce is physically tough on me. Finding lawyers, preparing documents, moving around. If I had to move to a new place because of the divorce, it could lead to new pregnancy problems.
Is that why you waited this long?
I wanted to protect my baby. That's why I decided to wait until the last month of pregnancy.
You lied to us, didn't you?
I was just checking. I'm about to have a baby, and he's doing what you tell him to do, and he was having an affair with another woman. There's no way I'm going to be with him.
What a wife you are. I'm going to your place now, and I'm going to have you miscarry the baby.
How?
What do you mean, how?
You're too late.
What?
I'm in my last month. I can have the baby anytime.
I see. But you're unemployed. You can't live like that.
I'm going back to work as soon as I have the baby.
Is that so?
Besides, I have another source of income.
What? Did you win the lottery?
I'm claiming alimony for the repeated emotional distress Henry caused me. And since he's the biological father, I'm also going to ask him to pay child support.
What? Are you crazy?
He was having an affair while I was pregnant and forced me to go on a trip. He even told me to go scuba diving. Everyone knows that's dangerous for a pregnant woman to do.
I invited you on that trip out of the kindness of my heart. That's a terrible thing to say.
You said yourself that you wanted to get a group discount. No excuses.
But Jessica was only acting because you asked her to, right?
He had a wife, so he should have just walked away, right?
You're not attractive. That's why he went off with another woman. Don't forget that.
Let me tell you something.
What?
Mama's boys aren't popular with women. You should realize that.
You're getting too cocky. I won't forgive you.
I don't care. I just want him to pay me what he owes me. I'm not going to get involved anymore, so I just want to get this over with. I don't care what you guys think.
It's too much. He is on a plane right now, remember? Give that boy back to me, please. I'll do anything. How could you do such a terrible thing to send him so far away? You orchestrated the whole thing, didn't you? Give him back to me.
I don't care. It's what he wanted. I don't know anything about it because he chose this path on his own. I have no say in what he decides for himself. Besides, he wanted to sort out his relationship with me.
Please don't say that and ask your father for help. I hope your father will help me to return Henry to his former place of employment. I beg you, please save that boy. Don't destroy my family.
I don't even want to talk to you. I don't care if you cry for help. Just like you said to me, I will say the exact same thing to you. Crying and screaming won't change anything anymore. I have nothing more to say to you, and I have no intention of helping you.
No, that's...
If you want to go see him, you're on your own.
How much do you think it's going to cost?
I don't know. Maybe a group rate would be a little better. How you go see Henry is something you'll have to figure it out on your own. I don't care anymore.
You're such a jerk. I never thought I'd be treated like this. You are going to destroy my family by flying Henry so far away. Do something about it now.
After that, Henry and I had many arguments. But with the help of a lawyer, we were able to get a divorce without any problems. During the divorce, I asked him for alimony. He was reluctant at first, but eventually decided to pay in a lump sum by credit card. Of course. Nevertheless, he did not fit in at all at his new workplace, and soon left the company voluntarily. He returned to his parents' home, but with no income, he had no choice but to rely on his mother. But his mother also had almost no savings, and the two of them were in deep trouble. He lost everything and became neurotic, and his mother started working a part-time job. But her arrogant personality was a disaster, and she was soon fired. They were helpless, so they decided to ask their relatives to help them financially. In exchange for Henry and his mother are living at the mercy of their relatives, they're doing whatever they are told to do. They deserve it. Meanwhile, I have successfully given birth and am raising my child with the help of my parents. My parents are very kind and provide a lot of support for me and my child. Thanks to them, I am able to spend my days in peace. From now on, I will work for my child and for my parents who have taken care of me.
Welcome, Estella. Thank you for coming over today. I never thought that you'd cook for me. I'm so happy.
Thank you for inviting me too. I love to eat and I love to cook too. It was a pleasure to cook for you.
Glad to hear that. I know that you've never seen such high-quality ingredients before, because you are poor.
I beg your pardon?
Have you seen my kitchen? Isn't it amazing? I have all the latest cooking utensils. Of course, it's not just the utensils, but the refrigerator is full of high-quality ingredients. I have confidence in my storage skills, so it looks really beautiful, doesn't it?
I think it's great. It was indeed very tidy.
After all, being poor doesn't give you much high-quality ingredients, so your kitchen tends to be messy, doesn't it? And since you're working for minimum wage, you probably don't have much time to cook anyway. I feel sorry for you.
You're right. I'm too busy to use the kitchen every day.
I know it's difficult to manage your time for cooking when you're struggling to make ends meet and need to work multiple jobs. I have a husband and we're a wealthy family, so I have no idea about how poor people live their life. I'm sorry.
No worries. Anyway, why don't we eat the food before it gets cold? Scott and Kelly are probably hungry too.
That's right. By the way, I just took a quick look at your dish. I wonder if you've measured the amount of salt you put in it. I'm a little worried.
Measure the amount of salt?
How much salt did you use? Also, what about the amount of sugar? It's important to measure those.
Well, of course I didn't use a lot. I'm sorry, but I didn't measure all of them.
What if you endanger the health of my husband and daughter by doing so? That's outrageous. Anyway, it was wrong of me to ask you about that.
But when I asked you for a measuring spoon, you said you didn't want to let a stranger touch it, so I couldn't measure the ingredients.
Oh, I see. Seems like you always make excuses. Your excuses make the food tasteless. For now, get rid of all these dishes. Do you understand?
What do you mean by getting rid of them? I put a lot of hard work in making those.
I can't eat those dishes since I don't know what's in it. Oh no, my family is starving. We have to start all over again. Give me a break.
I did my best to balance the nutritional content of the food. I'm confident in my cooking skills because I've studied a lot.
Don't make me laugh. Poor people like you can't think about nutritional balance, can they? You just put salt in your food without even thinking about the amount.
Please don't say that. I did my best in cooking today's dishes.
Anyway, just throw it away, okay? I think we'll have to eat out in a hurry today. I'll prepare the car, so just follow me from behind. Got that?
Can I come too?
You are our guest today. There's no way that me and my family will just abandon you. Anyway, let's have a proper conversation at the restaurant later.
Okay.
What do you think? Isn't this place amazing? I know you've never had the pleasure of eating at a high-class steak restaurant. You don't get to eat there very often, do you?
Yes, but I know this restaurant. It's reputed to be delicious, right?
Ah, yes. You just saw it on the internet or TV, didn't you? After all, it's a famous restaurant that celebrities go to. Actually, it's owned by a friend of mine. Thanks to my generous financial support that the restaurant was built. You should be grateful just to be able to enter such a high-class restaurant.
I didn't know about that. That's amazing.
You can't imagine what it's like for you. So let's get inside, shall we? Make sure you take care of your son properly so he doesn't go wild inside, okay?
My son won't go wild inside. He's not a 5-year-old little boy, so he'll be fine. Don't worry about that.
I'm worried about his education because you were raised by a single parent. As for my daughter, Kelly, she was raised by my husband, who is the president of a well-known company, and me, who is a successful career woman. I wonder if you're educating your son properly.
Oh, I see. How can you call yourself a successful career woman? If I were you, I would be so embarrassed to mention that.
It's not that you're embarrassed. It's just because you don't have any chance to say things like that. A successful person like me doesn't hold back every time. I can say what I think without hesitation. When you are a successful person, you just have to be proud in everything you do.
Anyway, why don't we just go inside the restaurant instead of waiting inside the car?
You're right. Let's go then.
By the way, Delaney, why am I the only person who eats potatoes?
Huh? Because that's enough for poor people, right? Even potatoes are a fine cuisine.
How much longer are you going to bully me? We're not junior high school students, so let's communicate properly as adults. I can't even have a proper conversation with you.
You're a poor woman. Why are you preaching like a big shot? Are you trying to fight me back? You make me laugh. You poor people should be thankful that we rich people are making a living for you.
I see. By the way, where are you now?
I'm outside smoking right now. What's wrong?
I think you are not allowed to smoke here. That's against good manners.
I'm an investor, so I can at least smoke.
I have a feeling that's not allowed here.
You're desperately looking for something to put you on top of me, even if it's just a little bit, aren't you?
No, I have no intention to do that.
What's wrong? You've been acting like a tough woman, haven't you? Let's have some fun, shall we?
How could you say that? You're the one who's ruining the conversation.
It's a happy day. Let's have a fine steak. Oh, and for you, a poor single parent, just fries will suffice. They're very tasty.
Give me a break, will you?
What are you talking about?
What do you think you're doing? I thought it was strange because Estella's dish was only fries, but it seems you ordered it that way. What are you thinking?
Why are you mad at me? We're just joking with each other. You don't need to order a fine steak for poor people.
I don't care how you think about it, but you are bullying Estella.
I'm sorry, but why are you so angry? We're in a better position than her anyway. Why should we care about her?
A better position? Are you insane?
Because we're richer than Estella. Rich people like us are supporting the lives of the poor. She should thank us for that.
I'm so stunned I can't even speak. You've done a terrible thing. That way of thinking itself is problematic. But if we're talking about positions, Estella is on top, no matter how you look at it.
What? Why?
You don't know about that. Estella is going to provide financial support to our company.
Really? I didn't know that. Besides, how can a poor person do such a thing? Stop kidding me.
You're the one who's kidding. I told you about that before, but you just didn't listen. It's inappropriate for you to bully Estella in the first place, regardless of your position. Do you have any common sense, Delaney?
Financial support? Are you serious?
Estella is a top-level executive officer in the restaurant industry, just like me. She's known as a very successful businesswoman and owns many popular restaurants.
That can't be true. I can't believe that.
Estella's pizza restaurant and my company were working on a joint project. That alone is an honor. But she's even funding it, so I can't help but be flattered. But you did such a terrible thing to her. You've ruined everything.
You should have told me more details about that. I've heard about it, but I didn't know it was her. Anyway, I'll order more.
I've ordered the steak for her. You don't have to come back. Just go home, okay?
What? Why? That's terrible.
Stop joking around. You have hurt Estella's feelings. For you to show up here won't solve anything. Don't provoke her any further. The future of my company is at stake. Just go home.
Okay, I got it. But how am I supposed to get home alone? I can't drive.
Take a bus, a cab, anything to get home. I can't believe that you can't do anything by yourself.
Understood.
Estella, I'm really sorry this time. I didn't know that Delaney did that behind my back. I can't apologize enough.
No, it's okay. I've already calmed down. I just want to think about things.
What do you mean by that?
About the marriage, work, and so on.
Oh no, wait a minute. I will take full responsibility for what Delaney did to you. So please consider about the joint project.
But my son is adamantly against it, because originally he was going to take the lead on this project. I'm only in the position of an investor. My son, Tom, is the one who is in charge of that pizza store as well. I would like to leave it in his hands.
I see. It can't be helped. My wife insulted his mother right in front of him. How can he possibly want to work with the husband of a woman like that? I think I would think that way too. I understand. I won't be selfish anymore.
I'm sorry. Thank you for understanding.
I'm really sorry about this.
What do you mean you're divorcing me? I will never accept it.
Just divorce me. And don't see me ever again. Listen, the case with Estella was the most important job of all. If that one gets mocked up, it's the end of my company. It's very important. You're trampling all my hard work underfoot.
What's that? You think your job is more important than me? That's quite a thing to say.
Work itself is not important. The employees and customers of my company are more important than anything else. You don't understand anything. I'm truly disgusted. I have no intention of living with someone like you.
What?
As a company's president, I have the responsibility to lead my employees. They've been with me for a long time. They're my best and brightest. If this project fails, they'll be out on the street. They have families to feed too. I have to pull out all the stops to make this a success.
So you're divorcing me? Divorcing me won't help you solve the problem.
You're wrong. The other party is having a hard time accepting the fact that I'm your husband. If I cut you off once and for all, maybe they'll reconsider.
That's the only reason you're dumping me? You'll definitely regret it later.
You've been acting as if you were the ruler of the world these past few years. I'm sick and tired of your arrogance. By the way, I heard that you threw away all the food Estella made today. Explain to me.
It's because she was a bad cook. I couldn't eat them because they tasted too bad.
Bad at cooking? She's a former professional chef. That can't be true.
Seriously?
She's not working as a chef anymore now because she's working on the management side. She's even published a book. To throw away the dishes made by someone like that is just unbelievable. Who on earth do you think you are?
I didn't know that. If only you've told me earlier.
Enough is enough. Who would want to live with such a childish woman like you? You must leave this house today. Do I make myself clear?
Wait, Scott!
Please, listen to me, Estella. You have to execute the project with Scott as planned.
What are you talking about out of the blue?
You have a joint project with my husband, right? Please, go ahead with that as planned. I beg you. Otherwise, things will get messed up too.
I'm considering that right now.
That's what got me divorced. I'll apologize to you, but you need to make sure that you'll carry out the project. You're responsible for this, aren't you?
That's absurd. But I didn't expect your husband would divorce you. Scott was so serious about that project. He's very dedicated to his work.
What are you talking about? That's not what I meant. I was being divorced for a mere job like that. Don't you feel sorry for me?
I don't think so. I think you deserve it.
Besides, Scott is a good company's president who really cares about his fellow workers.
To be honest, though, he can be clumsy when it comes to work. He really is adored by his employees. It's a talent that I envy.
I know that because I'm his wife.
But you didn't even know about the project he was working on for the company's fortune, did you?
It's just that I kind of forgot about it. Just call Scott and get him to cancel his divorce from me, please. Hurry up.
Isn't this supposed to be an apology call? I have no idea why you're being so bossy. Please stop talking as if you were my supervisor.
It's because you're the one who doesn't understand.
I already know what kind of person you are. Anyway, I would like to contact Scott and inform him of our intention to continue the project.
What? Really?
Yes, I'm sure. But on the condition that he will divorce you.
Huh?
With this, the anxious molecules will disappear and he will be able to concentrate on his work. I'm sure Tom will agree. I think it's the best solution.
Hold it right there. Why are you being so mean? If Scott divorces me, I'll really be all alone, you know. My daughter, Kelly, said that she'll leave me too. It's all your fault. What am I supposed to do from now on?
I can't allow you to insult me so openly in front of my son. I worked so hard to raise Tom. As a single mother, I did it with pride while balancing work and family time. I will never forgive you for what you've said and done to me.
You're getting on my nerves. I'm telling you, I have a lot of friends who are investors. I told you I financed that steak joint we went to for lunch, didn't I? I'm going to live a happy life from now on. How's that? Are you frustrated?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. You have been banned from coming to that restaurant, so please keep that in mind.
What are you talking about? What's reason for me to get banned?
Because you didn't observe the no smoking policy on the premises and caused trouble for other customers. This is not the first time you have done this, so we decided to deal with you severely. Whatever your position is, you should behave yourself.
There's no way I'll be banned from that restaurant because I'm the investor. I helped the owner to build that restaurant.
I think you misunderstood something. I'm the owner of that steak restaurant.
Huh?
There's a rumor going around lately saying that you're an investor of the restaurant. I was surprised to know it was you who started to spread the rumor. How could you do that?
It's not true. I
don't remember receiving any financial support from you. That's right. There are other high-class restaurants owned by your acquaintances, aren't there? I'd like to know about them if you don't mind.
Well, it's not my duty to tell you about that.
By the way, you didn't say that out of vanity, did you? Just be honest with me.
The restaurant that recently opened at the north exit of the train station.
Oh, that one? That restaurant has a good reputation for prawn dishes. That's another restaurant I invested in. What else?
No way! You're right. I did make the rumors sound pretentious.
Everyone has to look good in front of others, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, you're right. I too am vain, both as a chef and as a businessman. Sometimes it's necessary, right? But I don't look down on people and make fun of them. I think that is the worst thing a person can do.
Hey, wait! I just got word from Kelly that she's disowning me too. I don't want to lose my only daughter. I'm really going to be all alone. Please, you have to do something.
I know. You don't have a job, lost a place to live, and it's going to be hard from now on. If you get hungry, please call me. I'll treat you to some fries. Those fries are very tasty. After that, Delaney was kicked out of the house by her husband. She was quite displeased with him. Her daughter, Kelly, also cut her off. They blocked her contact information after telling her not to contact them ever again. Then, Delaney spent some time in town looking for help from her friends. But she couldn't find anyone who could help her, as she was known for her arrogant personality. She has now returned to her hometown and is working as a live-in worker. She deserves that. I don't know if it's her last pride or her willpower, but I thought she did a good job that she decided not to contact me at all. Tom and Kelly had a successful wedding and are now living in an apartment together. The project between my company and Scott's company is still in progress. When I see Scott is working hard with a somewhat refreshed expression on his face, I have a feeling that the project is sure to be a success.
Long time no see. How are you? It's me.
Who's this?
Can't you tell from the icon?
Just tell me who you are, okay?
I'm your sister.
Vanessa?
Yes. How can you forget your only sister? I know that I haven't got in touch with you in 2 years.
Are you really Vanessa?
Yes, I am. You're such a skeptic, Evangeline.
Why didn't you contact me before?
Our mother passed away. I can't tell you how much I wanted you to come during her illness. I tried to contact you by letter, email, phone, everything. But there was no response. I felt like I was breaking down all on my own. How dare you ignore me? I don't have to contact you if I have nothing to discuss with you, right?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, think about it. I'm not going to cure our mother just by visiting her.
That's true, but we're sisters. I wanted you to be there when Mom was spending her last days.
I don't care about that kind of thing.
What?
I'm not much for sob stories. I didn't have anything to say to you, so I just ignored you. I'm sorry.
I can't believe you just said that. Vanessa, have you ever thought about how Mom feels?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mom was in a lot of pain, but she kept talking about whether you eat properly every day and live a good life. She was worried about you until the very end. You shouldn't have ignored her.
Oh, I see. So she was worried about me.
Yes, of course. Most parents in this entire world worry about their own children.
I don't want to hear anything about that.
Excuse me?
I never asked Mom to worry about me. She was the one who decided that by herself. I wasn't worried about her at all, anyway. That's why I didn't contact you. You have no right to blame me for that.
Are you out of your mind? You're my biological sister. Aren't you sad that our mom is gone? Don't you want to see her one last time? You didn't even attend her funeral and memorial service. It's a disgraceful thing to have no filial piety.
Whoever wants to go should just go. As for me, I had no intention to do that. That's why I didn't go.
Seriously? What a heartless person you are.
What's wrong with that? I don't know, maybe you and I just have different standards of decency. Well, even if I got in touch with you, I don't think I would have gone for sure. That's terrible. I didn't know you have such a cold personality.
You're my sister and you just found out about that now? I've always been like this. I don't waste my time.
That's enough. I'll pretend I never had a sister.
That's fine. I'm sure I can't stand living together with an annoying girl like you.
Anyway, why did you suddenly text me? I don't have anything to say to you anymore.
Don't say that. Besides, I'm sure you can guess what I'm talking about. You got a big inheritance after our mother died, didn't you?
Huh?
Grandpa's land, our father's life insurance, and of course our mother's life insurance, right? Considering all that, I think it's a pretty big inheritance. To be honest, can you just tell me how much?
Why do I have to tell you that? I don't have any obligation to do that.
Why not? I'm the eldest daughter. Of course, I have the right to know.
Hey, you didn't text me just for that, did you?
I'm curious about this matter, so I texted you.
You've got to be kidding me. There's no way I'd tell someone who wouldn't even show up at her own mother's funeral. Don't be silly.
You're the one who's joking. I have the right to know, and I have the right to get my inheritance. We're still family after all. You're in the way, but you can take half of the inheritance.
Even though our parents left us a lot of inheritance, you won't get a dime.
Why do you decide such things on your own? You don't have that kind of authority. You know what? You've always been the kind of girl who doesn't listen to others, and that's really annoying.
Oh, really?
You never listened to me. You always reported everything to our mother. That's why our parents were always so angry with me. I was the one who got scolded by our parents all the time. It's your fault.
That's because you said a lot of nasty things. You asked me to steal a toy. Also, you told me to take $10 from Mom's wallet. You were the one who had no common sense. So it's obvious that our parents were mad at you.
That's because I ran out of allowance, and Mom didn't give me more.
Why don't you blame yourself for spending it all without planning? I know you've never been good at planning.
Shut up! I don't need you to tell me what to do. Kids have their own social life. You just refuse to listen to me.
I don't know what you mean. I don't think I should listen to your crazy orders. You just don't have any common sense.
How dare you say that? Everyone has their own value of life.
I don't understand.
You just don't want to accept my common sense. Don't judge everything only by your own values. What a childish girl. You haven't improved at all in 2 years.
I don't want to improve in an insane way. You are the one who's childish. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Don't ever contact me again.
That's not going to happen, because you're just trying to steal all my inheritance, aren't you? It's so obvious.
I have no intention of telling you about the inheritance. Of course, I have no intention of giving it to you too. Our conversation ends here.
Wow, you're so bossy. I'll keep in touch with you until I get my inheritance.
I told you not to contact me, didn't I?
No, I'll keep in touch with you. Can I talk to you about something?
What do you want? I told you I have nothing to say to you.
Actually, there's this guy I'm seeing.
So what?
He's a gambler and spends a lot of money.
Yeah, whatever.
I thought it's okay to just let him have fun, but he's been spending all my money too. Don't you feel sorry for me?
Not at all.
You should listen to what people are trying to tell you.
You're an adult, Vanessa. You're going out with him because you think it's good for you, right?
Well, I like him.
Then why don't you solve the problem by yourself?
Listen to me carefully, Evangeline. I can't handle this on my own. If I don't have money, I can't live. That's why I need the money.
What are you talking about? I don't think it's right for you to have the whole inheritance to yourself. We need to divide it between us. Here we go again. You and your crazy thought. What? It's obvious for sisters to share their parents' inheritance. Generally speaking, yes, but not in our family. Why not? It's not right, is it? You're the one who's crazy, aren't you? You didn't visit our mother when she was sick. Of course, you didn't cheer her up or take care of her. You didn't even come to the funeral and memorial service. Do you think such a person has the right to receive the inheritance? I'm thinking of giving some of that to our relatives who supported me and Mom. Are you serious about that? You chose to share with the relatives rather than me? For heaven's sake, Evangeline, I'm your sister. I'd rather have our aunts and uncles have it. They were the ones who gave their support to Mom. They did more for our mother than you ever did. For your information, they even encouraged me too. They're just pretending to be nice to you because they're aiming for the inheritance. Shame on them. They are different from you, Vanessa. Shame on you. The relatives were helping me when I was taking care of Mom. They said that I should get some rest while they looked after her. They often spent half day with Mom and took care of her. They told me that I need to keep my chin up. They bought me delicious food to keep me going. Even after Mom passed away, they helped me prepare for the funeral and memorial service. I can't thank them enough. Is that the reason why you want to give them some of the inheritance? You're too nice. Think about the fact that they were just helping you for that. You can say that because you didn't do anything. You have no idea how hard it is to take care of someone. Mom was suffering from an acute illness in front of me. I can't do anything to cure her, and I was so sad. I was always afraid of getting a mental breakdown, but our aunts and uncles helped me. You have no right to tell me what to do, Vanessa. That's your emotional reason, isn't it? Legally, it's not. What a terrible person you are. I don't care what you or our relatives think. I'm going to take my inheritance. Oh, and by the way, I can't pay my rent because my boyfriend spent all my money. I have nowhere to live, so I'm going back to our family's house. What? Are you kidding me? I don't want to live with you. I'd rather get rid of you. What the thing to say? Poor me. How dare you? You're just shameless. That house is my house too. I'll go back anyway, no matter what you say. Even if you come back, I'll never let you in. This house is filled with memories of our parents. I'm not letting you in, Vanessa. Don't worry, I'll go in by force. I won't let you do that. This house and inheritance are all mine. I'll decide how to spend it all. Wait a minute. I won't forgive you if you do that without permission. Anyway, I'm coming over there. Hey, where do you think I am now? I don't know, and I'm not interested. Actually, I just got to the station closest to our family's house. I'm on my way there now. I won't allow you to get any closer to my house. Oh well, if you're willing to split the inheritance 50-50, I'll take what I can get and leave. Since you won't listen to me anyway, I wonder if I'll have to live there after all. I'm sure you'll do the housework for me. I'll get a lot of advantages if I live with you. Let me tell you something first. You won't get any inheritance. Why not? You're too selfish to keep the inheritance to yourself. I'll sue you if you do that. The legal portion of inheritance is equal between sisters. That's fine. If you want to sue me, be my guest. Are you serious? Have you lost your mind because of the inheritance? Just give me all of the inheritance. That's what our mother would have wanted. I'm perfectly sane. You know what? Our mother had it all figured out. What do you mean? Mom told me that you should go to hell, Vanessa. She left a will before she died.
Huh? A will?
Yeah, I didn't even know about it. After the funeral, the lawyer showed it to me.
So what? What did it say?
She wrote that I was to inherit everything.
What? Why? That's not right. Our parents' inheritance should be shared equally between us sisters.
Mom anticipated what you would do after she died. I'm very proud of her.
I don't understand.
After Mom passed away, she knew that you'll come to me for the inheritance. That's why she left me a will.
Why would she do that? I'm her daughter too.
Isn't it obvious? Why don't you look back on your actions? You left our parents' house when you started college. You withdrew from school without permission while still receiving your tuition money. After that, you went missing. And then, just as you remembered, you'd come asking for money. You did it all over again, didn't you? How much do you think our mother spent on you? That's almost the equal amount of our family's inheritance.
That's not true. I just came to get some allowance.
Don't be silly. I know what you're doing. No matter how much money Mom gave you, your debt just kept piling up and Mom had received a final notice for that. Mom worked so hard to pay for that, but you just came to ask for more allowance. I was wondering about when you're gonna stop torturing our mother.
I didn't mean to torture her.
She fell sick because of overwork.
No, it wasn't my fault. Mom decided to pay the debt on her own. I didn't ask her to do it.
How can you say that? Then what do you think would have happened if Mom didn't pay for your debt?
Well,
I'm sure some scary guys would have come and kidnapped you.
that's not true. I could have paid off my debt if I worked hard.
Then when are you going to get serious and work hard? You didn't do anything to help. You have a lot of things you need to take care of, but you refuse to do so. Even this time, you're counting on our mother's inheritance. I know that you have no intention to get a decent job.
This time, I didn't create the debt. It's just because my boyfriend gambled.
I don't care. Who chose to be together with him? It was you, right? Stop blaming others.
I'm just telling the truth.
Anyway, according to our mother's will, you won't get any inheritance. You can sue me if you want to. We have testimonies from all the relatives. I don't think you can stand any chance. Besides, you'll need money to hire a lawyer.
Oh no. Then how am I supposed to live? I don't even have a place to live.
Why don't you give it your best shot?
What?
You said it earlier. If you really work hard, you can pay back your debts.
That's true, but since I have to find a job from now on, I don't think if I can get it right away. So for the time being, can you take care of me at your house?
I refuse. I won't allow you to stay in my house even for a moment. Who would let in someone who abandoned her parents?
Don't say that. You're my only sister and you're abandoning me.
Stop blabbering nonsense. When Mom and I were in trouble, you didn't help us at all. Instead of helping us, you ignored us.
Well, I didn't mean to do that.
Shut up and listen to me. You don't even understand the pain in people's hearts. That's why you should suffer to the bitter end. Then, you'll have some idea of how Mom felt. You'll understand a little.
Hold on a sec. I can't believe you just said that to me. You've crossed the line. You're my sister, Evangeline. You need to listen to me. Just give me the money, okay?
I don't have a penny to give you. Even if I did, I'd much rather donate it to the underprivileged children of the world than give it to you. I'm sure that our mother would do the same thing.
No way. Stop kidding me. Well then, I'll take the inheritance away from you by force. I'm coming to your house now, so wait for me.
If you want to do it, go ahead. But if you dare to take one more step into my house, I will turn you in to the police for trespassing. If that happens, you'll be imprisoned for up to 3 years or fined up to more than $1,000. Are you threatening me? Do you think you can do that? Isn't it obvious? Not only me, but also our parents. Even our aunts and uncles are thinking the same thing. Wait a minute. If you do that, I'll really have no place to live. You're already homeless, aren't you? I know. So please, help me. You're my sister, right? I can't, because you didn't help me when I was in trouble. Why should I help you now? Well then, can you lend me some money? I'll pay you back when I find a place to live and start working. Please, Evangeline. I can't do that either. I don't trust you. Why don't you first give shape to your intentions before you ask someone? I can't lend money to an irresponsible like you, so stop nagging me. Then what should I do? Well, you can't even ask your relatives for help. To put it bluntly, our relatives were so disgusted that they said they'd cut ties with you. That's terrible. You deserve that. Think about it before you say it out loud. You're going to live alone from now on. I don't want that. Please, help me. You're going to get a big inheritance, right? You can just lend me some money. Maybe, but I can't spend our mother's inheritance on you. I just can't do that. You know that, don't you? Oh dear. Please, forgive me, Evangeline. I'll apologize as much as you want. I'm sorry. I don't need your lame apology, Vanessa. What? I'm cutting ties with you from now on. Don't say that. After this conversation is over, I'll change my number and I'm blocking you. Well then, good luck on living on your own. Wait a minute. In the end, my sister never came to my house. She may be wandering around in disappointment. I immediately changed my number and blocked her. I also cut off all means of communication. A few months passed and suddenly I received a letter from my sister. Since then, she has been moving from house to house with a man she met at the red light district. She still doesn't have a decent job. I was surprised to hear that she was surviving on the pocket money she received from men. But what surprised me even more was that she was in financial trouble and had borrowed money from dangerous places. She's now being chased by her creditors. Looks like she isn't trying her best at all. I have no doubt that I will never be able to give any of my inheritance to my sister.
Liliana, I need to talk to you about something.
What is it, Olivia? Why so serious all of a sudden?
I've noticed that you've been giving Edward a lot of money recently. I'm worried.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. Edward is my precious son, and I want to give him everything. You don't need to worry about anything.
I understand that, but Edward is an adult now, and I think making him dependent isn't good for him.
You don't understand how wonderful Edward is. He can do anything, so it's okay to spoil him a little.
But living off your money without working is a bit of a problem.
He doesn't need to work as long as I'm here. He's fine. Edward is my pride and joy. You wouldn't understand, but parents want to do everything for their children.
I understand, but my husband and I both work to support our household. I want Edward to be a bit more aware of that.
That's just your selfish thinking. It's a mother's job to help her child when he's in trouble. You don't understand a mother's feelings because you don't have children.
And one more thing. It's a bit troubling that you often talk to us about money.
Talking about money? What's wrong with that? We're family, so it's natural to help each other.
That's true, but it's a bit much to constantly ask to borrow money or to lend money.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm asking because we're family, and families should respond.
We have our limits, and if you rely on us too much, it becomes difficult for us.
You're really stingy. Money should circulate. It's a family's duty to help each other in times of need.
I understand, but I think it's important for us to live more independently.
Well, I don't completely disagree with you, but I'd do anything for Edward. I'm willing to make any sacrifice for him.
That's a wonderful form of love, but in the long run, it won't be good for him.
You don't need to worry about that. I raised Edward, so he's a decent person. You might not understand that yet.
Constantly being asked to lend money puts a lot of pressure on me.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm your mother-in-law asking.
We have our limits, and if you rely on us too much, it becomes difficult for us.
Well, I don't completely disagree with you, but there's no problem for me or Edward, so it's fine.
I understand, but I'll keep an eye on it to make sure your love doesn't become too excessive.
Olivia, do you have a moment?
Sure, I'm free. What's up?
I need you to listen to what I'm about to say calmly.
What is it? You're making me nervous.
We have an inheritance of $5 million.
$5 million? Is that for real? I can't believe it. I thought we were just an ordinary family. If anything, I felt we were on the poorer side. So how could we have such a huge inheritance? How come? I can't understand how we have such a massive inheritance. Can you explain?
Dad and Mom saved really hard for us siblings for a long time. This $5 million includes the inheritance Mom received from Dad. It's the result of their hard work and sacrifices. That's why we really need to be grateful. Thanks to them, we are receiving this large inheritance now.
But what should we do with such a huge amount of money? Honestly, I'm confused.
What do you mean by what should we do? Tell me specifically what you want to do and what you're worried about.
We should keep this from others, right? Especially if relatives or acquaintances find out. It could be a big problem. I mean, only you and I are the heirs, right? We're the only ones set to receive this inheritance.
That's exactly what the will states. There's no need for others to know, and it's better if they don't. No one expected Mom to have such a large inheritance, so it should be okay. But I'm a bit worried about your mother-in-law. If she sniffs this out, it could be trouble.
Yes, no one is as greedy as Liliana. You never know what she might do. She could find out from anywhere, and we're already being pressured to live together, so we need to be extra careful.
Living together. What reason is she giving for wanting to live together? What is she saying?
She says it's normal for families to live together. According to her, that's what all ordinary families do. And Edward just becomes a complete yes man when it comes to his mother. He does whatever she says. I've been managing to refuse by citing my mom's illness. But now that she's passed away, I don't know how to resist. I'm worried.
In the end, she just wants a free house to live in with her son. Liliana must be feeling lonely after her husband divorced her. But I think it's more than just that.
Yes, the divorce was her fault due to her affair, and she got what she deserved. I heard she had to pay a significant amount in alimony. That's why she's trying to leech off us. She says it's because she has no money. Not just that, but she's also using me to relieve her stress. She complains almost daily about me being a useless daughter-in-law.
I see. I get it now. Liliana is indeed a difficult person, but she's really a nuisance. I'm sorry to bring this up right after our mom's passing, but it was necessary to talk about it.
No, it's okay. We wouldn't have talked about this otherwise, so don't worry. I'm actually grateful. Now we have to prepare for tomorrow's funeral. There's no time to be sad. We need to stay strong.
Yes, you're right. Let's do our best. Olivia, I think it's a good time to discuss this now.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've been talking about this for a long time.
What do you mean?
It's about living together, of course.
What?
Olivia, I need to talk to you. Have you thought about us living together? You've always said you're too busy taking care of your sick mother. But now, you don't have to worry about that anymore. So you can decide to live together now, right?
How can you put it that way? We're about to have the funeral. Can you consider the timing a bit more? This is really inappropriate.
Inappropriate? You've been using your mother as an excuse to delay the decision. Now that your mother is gone, make the decision quickly.
I've always clearly said I don't want to live together.
But Edward is okay with it. If your husband says it's okay, shouldn't the wife comply? That's how a normal marriage works, right?
Why is that? We both work and split the rent equally. I have the right to express my opinion too. You should understand the importance of equality in marriage.
But you did use your mother as an excuse. Now that she's gone, give me your answer right now.
I have no intention of living together. I've clearly stated this many times. Why can't you understand that?
Huh, always so selfish. You know, Edward has been visiting your mother in the hospital, right? And you won't even grant his wish to live with his own mother?
What? Visiting my mother? He only came to see her once. In fact, he always yelled at me to prepare meals before going to the hospital.
Preparing meals before going is the least you can do. Acting like a victim is unbelievable.
Anyway, neither I nor my mother have relied on Edward for anything.
Fine. I have no obligation to respect your opinion. Edward and I have decided to live together. We'll move in next month, so be ready.
What are you talking about?
You insist on equality in marriage, right? Then it's strange that your will is the only one being prioritized. Edward wants to live with me. You should consider his wishes too.
Given your usual attitude towards me, I can't believe you'd want to live together. You always mock me as a useless wife from a poor background.
But Edward doesn't get angry because it's true. You always try to share housework and cooking because you both work. That's wrong.
What's wrong with that? It's natural, isn't it? Because we both work, it's only natural to share housework and cooking.
A woman should support her man. Don't you understand that? That's why you're called poor and useless.
That's such an outdated perspective. And I don't want to hear that from someone who's had an affair and got divorced by her husband.
What? That has nothing to do with this. I've reflected on my actions, apologized, and paid alimony. Are you saying that someone who makes a mistake should never be forgiven?
I don't think that, but I do think you shouldn't speak so arrogantly. Especially since it's been less than a year since that incident.
Fine. Bring up the past and insult me all you want. No matter what you say, I've decided we will live together.
Then I'll move out. Since we split the rent, Edward will have to pay it all by himself.
Oh my God! You're really infuriating. What is wrong with you?
Well, today is my dear mother's funeral, so I'll take my leave.
Damn it! You'll regret this.
Liliana, it was my mother's funeral, you know. What were you thinking? This is extremely inappropriate. You need to apologize to all the relatives.
What for?
Laughing during the funeral. Are you insulting my mother?
What kind of nerve do you have? No, it's not like that. I just couldn't hold it in. I didn't mean any harm.
Couldn't hold it in? It's strange to be holding back laughter at a funeral in the first place. I understand that you didn't have any attachment to my mother, but to laugh at her funeral is just cruel, don't you think?
I said it wasn't on purpose. The more you try not to laugh, the more you do, right? And Edward was laughing too, so I just got carried away. I don't know why I was so happy during the funeral.
Huh? What are you talking about? No matter the reason, I will never forgive Edward or you. Do you understand that this is an act of trampling on human dignity?
But I couldn't help it. I'm just so happy about the $5 million inheritance.
What did you just say? $5 million inheritance? That's the reason you laughed during the funeral? I can't believe it.
There's no point in hiding it anymore. We know everything. Edward overheard you and Robert talking about it in secret. I expected some inheritance, but not $5 million.
You're truly despicable. To think about such things during my mother's funeral?
Of course I know it's bad. I'm sorry for laughing so hard at your precious mother's funeral. But knowing about the $5 million inheritance, my son and I are so happy.
You won't get a single cent of it.
What?
The inheritance will only go to Robert and me. It's written in the will, so neither you nor Edward will get any money.
Even if you inherit it, Edward is your husband, so it's marital property. You and Robert can't hog the inheritance.
Well, I've decided to divorce Edward.
What? How can you say that so casually? I won't allow it. Edward will oppose it too. I won't let you do as you please.
How do you think of a husband who laughs at his own mother-in-law's funeral? We can't stay together. That's why I'm getting a divorce. It doesn't matter if you don't approve. The divorce will happen.
Edward has to sign the divorce papers for it to happen. I won't allow it. No divorce.
Then I'll take legal action. That will only make things worse for you. And everyone at the funeral saw you two laughing. I'm sure they were all appalled. If it goes to court, do you think anyone will side with Edward? If you want to turn everyone against you just to stop the divorce, go ahead. But Edward, who only listens to his mother, doesn't have that kind of guts.
You insolent woman from a poor background.
My family wasn't poor, just thrifty. And even if we were poor, I'm proud of my parents.
What a load of nonsense.
Well, say whatever you want. I'll be cutting ties with you too, so don't contact me again. Goodbye.
I will never give up, so be prepared. Olivia, answer me. I stopped by because you haven't responded. You should at least help out a bit for your mother-in-law and husband who took care of you. Olivia, answer me. Hey, what's going on? Why are you breaking into our house? Are you looking for the inheritance? What do you plan to do with that? Why are you here? I thought you'd be out at this time. I didn't expect you to be home. My mom just passed away, so I've been taking some time off. Sneaking into my house won't change the will. You two won't get the inheritance. It's impossible. Please, we're really in trouble. We have nowhere to live. We don't know what to do. I was supposed to live with Edward and Olivia, so I canceled the lease on my apartment. I have nowhere to go. And Olivia moved out, so Edward can't pay the rent alone. He had to leave the apartment, right? You two are both homeless now. I know everything, but you brought this on yourselves. If you know, Then help us. How are we supposed to live now? Please do something. This is all you're doing. It's none of my business. Crying to me won't help you. Olivia is much kinder than I am. Don't underestimate me. I'm not that nice. Fine. Please, I promise we'll stay away. Just forgive us. I told you I'm not nice. I'm calling the police. I was terrified when I woke up to intruders in my house. I need compensation for this trauma. What the hell? You got $5 million in inheritance, and now you want more money? So, because I got an inheritance, I should forgive being a victim? That has nothing to do with this. What are you talking about? I'll repent. We really have no money. Please reconsider. Then borrow or do whatever to pay up. I've had enough of you too. Olivia finally got angry, but I wanted her to get mad sooner. I thought you were just lonely after your husband passed, but you're just scum. The more you suffer, the happier I am. Got it? Is this who you really are? I thought you were reasonable. Why would you break into a reasonable person's house? Shut up and stop whining. I'll make you suffer. Wait, please. We'll both be ruined. Is that what you want? You really don't care? Take care of Edward. A woman should support her man, right? Don't forget what you said. Olivia, I need to talk to you. Please, listen to me.
What is it, Liliana? I told you not to contact me anymore. What do you want to talk about now?
Robert really crushed us, and we're truly in trouble. Please help us.
Help you? What are you talking about? This is the result of your own actions, isn't it?
I know. But we don't know what to do. Edward can't do anything either.
Edward also insulted me along with you, and your behavior at the funeral is unforgivable.
I truly regret that, but I've learned my lesson. So please, help us.
You've learned your lesson? Then why did you treat me and Robert the way you did all this time?
I was wrong. I'm truly sorry. But now we have no money and no place to live.
Don't you think it's outrageous to ask for my help now just because you have no money?
Maybe it is, but please don't abandon us. Just one more chance.
A chance? Now you're asking for a chance? Do you know how much I've suffered because of you?
I understand, but we will change. Please help us.
Liliana, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Stop involving me any further.
Please, Olivia.
This is the last time. Do not contact me again. Goodbye. After that, my divorce from Edward was finalized. Since I had gathered solid evidence, Edward couldn't resist, and the process went smoothly. He complained, but eventually signed the papers reluctantly. As for Liliana and Edward, after being cut off from us, they became increasingly impoverished. Having no place to live, they ended up living on the streets. In such conditions, Liliana's health gradually deteriorated, and she had to rely more and more on hospitals. However, they couldn't afford medical expenses and relied on public assistance. Edward couldn't find a job, and even when he did, his irresponsible attitude caused him to not last long at any workplace. Eventually, he ended up living the same impoverished life as his mother. On the other hand, Robert and I had a smooth sailing life. Robert used his mother's inheritance wisely and continued to work diligently. We don't know when we will each have our own families, but we intend to support each other and live our lives together.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!